Rejoice Ministries.
The devil will not allow us to know about Jesus. There are two things. One is to know Jesus, and one is to know about Jesus. One is to know Jesus, and one is to know about Jesus. When we know about Jesus, when we go closer, we know Jesus. We know Jesus means we experience Jesus. We should go to that spiritual level of knowing Jesus. What is to know about Jesus? We are reading the Bible, but the experience of the reading, that is knowing Jesus. Knowing is a transforming experience. It will transform us completely. So devil does not want us to be transformed like Jesus. Devil does not want us to become like Jesus, so he will not allow us. So he will block us from understanding Jesus. Secondly, he will try his best to commit sin. He will try and make us commit sin. Actually, somebody said www.com is nothing but W. First W is women, second W is wine, and third W is wealth. So Satan will try to bring women or men into our life and try to commit sin. He will bring wine or any such intoxicating stuff which we are mad and we go fall in it, or wealth and prosperity. He will entice us like that. He will try to give more and try to pull us down. So we have to be careful. Are we have we fallen in such things? We have to think of. I know one brother, very, very spiritual man. He went to Dubai for when he was very young. His wife was simply beautiful. She looked like an actress. Her daughter was my student. The student itself will look like an actress, and just imagine the mother also will look so pretty. But this man went to earn money. He could have taken his wife and child with him, but he left them behind. When there was a 17-year-old boy, and this woman was 30 years when her husband went to Dubai. When he came back, the 17-year-old boy had married this 30-year-old woman, and they were living with that baby girl. The husband was completely shattered. The wife ran away with the 17-year-old, leaving the daughter, and there was another small boy. He was a mental problem. Just imagine the money which he wanted to amass. He was able to get money going to Dubai and working there for several years. He was able to earn money. But what happened to his family? He cannot anymore live with that woman. His daughter also started problems, and she also married a Hindu, and she left, and the boy also died. That brother was very sick for some time. He was staying with us in our house. He used to be a good Sunday school teacher. He used to teach my daughters nice songs. He used to play guitar. His whole life was shattered just because of money and just because of certain things. Everything, the whole family was broken. Satan will try to play tricks like that. Third point is sexual sin. If somebody is very much addicted to porno, watching films which are having some sexual, it will kindle sexual feelings, or some masturbating and homosexual things, affairs, all these unwanted stuff. If they are continuously watching, then devil will enter into their life. Number 4 is uh, it affects and it torments mentally. So some people will say, I'm having headache. I'm so anxious. I'm restless. There is palpitation of heart. I'm so depressed. I feel like committing suicide. I have everything in life. I have a car. I have a good wife. I have a good child. I have wealth. I have an apartment. But still, I am like this. I have no peace. What shall I do? So, this is how Satan is mentally tormenting a person. And he will bring all the past sins that person has committed, and he will make him guilty, and he'll make him feel dirty. So this is the trick of the devil which he will try to do. Then he will also say that we will also see that sickness, he will bring sickness, and doctors will find out that there is no evidence for any sickness. So we should immediately know that it is satanic. Next one is the fifth point. He will create wrath. He will create wrath or anger among us to attack people. He will create jealousy in us. God says, if you are angry, you should forget about everything. By sunset, the anger should leave you. But if the anger is still there, the spirit of revenge will take over. The spirit of anger is there, then the spirit of revenge, I want to kill that person, I want to do some harm to that person, this type of thinking will come in. So that is creating anger in people. That is all these things the devil will try to do. If we are in any way connected to all these five, we have to be watchful that the devil has already entered into our life. So what can we do? All these consequences, we are unable to get rid of these devils, and but we have to do something. So we should see how he entered into our family, how he entered into our life. So this could be in Deuteronomy chapter 18 verses 10 to 12. You can put on the chat. You can try to put it on the chat box so that everybody can read, because there is a little time left. I'm not able to read it completely because the message is quite a big message. But I can cut the message into half and take it over to the next Monday so that there will be a continuation. So let's turn to Deuteronomy chapter 18. Deuteronomy chapter 18 verses 10 onwards. I will read it myself. For example, never sacrifice your son or daughter as a burnt offering, and do not let your people practice fortune telling or use sorcery or interpret omens or engage in witchcraft or cast spells or function as mediums of psychics, call forth the spirits of the dead. Anyone who does these things is detestable to the Lord. It is because the other nations have done these detestable things that the Lord your God will drive them out ahead of you. But you must be blameless before the Lord your God. So we need to be careful not to have given open doors for the devil. We should not accept time seekers. They say nalla kalam, nalla நேரம் பார்க்கிறது, all that. Then occult practices, even with some card, they will be saying something, Ouija board, enchanters, witchcrafts. God hates these people. If we are going for such things to find out what has happened in our life, we are rejecting God and we are accepting devil. So he will destroy. He will start to destroy. once we give ourselves to this. So we have to check and see if any one of us has done these occult practices at home. We should see, we should be safeguarded. We should be safeguarded. Our life, our family should be safeguarded. Secondly, there is influence of families visited these families in the past. Some families would have instigated these things. They would have said, you go to this priest, you go to this mountain and you do this puja, then all the karma will be gone, like that. So if we have gone to some mountain or worshipped some gods, Hindu gods or others, then that is a loophole. That is an open door for the devil to enter and stay with the Christian family. And the parents, if parents are non-Christians, if they are not spiritual, then surely this devil will have try to enter into the Christian family also. Number 4, if their soul ties with evil practices, like if there are, so if they are, we are connected to prostitution, and so we are connected to some person and we are very much attached to that person, that is also like prostitution, and that is also, God hates it. Soul ties and soul bond should cut off. And if we have some weakness, devil will try to play havoc with our weakness. So in the weak time, when we are very weak or when we tired,